Dun, dun, dun. Hello, hello, if you're watching on the replay. We are going to be working on this piece tonight. I have to stir my paints, make sure they're good to go, and I need to clean up the palette that I've been using. So we'll get going there, but thank you for watching the replay if you're tuning in. If you're new to my lives, my name is Jamie. I'm a dot mandala artist and teacher. Recently started getting into some brush work. If you're interested in learning how to paint dot mandalas, I don't teach the brush work at this point, but I do have a YouTube channel that's got a whole bunch of dot mandala tutorials. There's a whole playlist called tutorials. And my YouTube name is Mandala Love Affair Canada. My website, mandalaloveaffair.com, I have all kinds of downloadable step-by-step PDF patterns. And on my Patreon, I'm also Mandala Love Affair there. I do workshops, and there's access to the archive of the recordings of all the previous workshops. So if any of that stuff is helpful for you, I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I tend to go live about 8 to 10 hours a week on the social media platforms, and I post my schedule once a week to let you know where I'll be, and happy to answer any questions that you might have. Most of the time, no clear agenda for these lives. We just kind of get together, and whatever we're working on is what we're working on, and just hanging out with some friends and getting some quality time together. Hi Audrey, hi Tina. Good to see ya. Very good to see you. I'm just cleaning some paint off of this. This is a dental tool rest that Lisa sent me. It's ceramic, so the paint scrapes off nice, and for doing the brush work, I find it works really nice as a palette. So I have left these paints a little longer than I should have to get it all off, but that's all right. Hey Letitia, how you doing? I haven't sat down and painted since the TikTok live on Tuesday. So it's nice to be sitting here and hanging with you guys. Hi Gabrielle. It's good to see you guys. How you feeling, Letitia? How you hanging in? What's everybody up to? Anybody doing any painting tonight? How's your week going? Happy Friday tomorrow. Let me know what's new. If you've been doing any painting recently, let us know what you've been working on. Hanging in. Oh, good. Lots of love to you, my friend. Doing good. Doing good. We had trivia last night, Lord of the Rings trivia. So that was fun. It's so funny because I stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning most nights, at least 2. But it's completely different when you're home and not doing much compared to when you're out and using completely different energetic muscles, you know. But it was really, really fun. But I slept like a freaking baby when I got home. I was so tired. It was like the night of the concert. It was wonderful. Everything about it was amazing. But I slept like the dead, that's for sure. Painting your very first stones, Audrey. That's exciting. Tears here, driving back home from the hospital, so be MIA. No worries, my friend. We're here for you whenever you are back and safe to talk. Happy to keep you company on your drive, though. I'm just using a wooden stir stick to get all of this paint off of the ceramic. It is going to probably sound like nails on a chalkboard a couple of times, but we'll do the best we can. So we're going to work on the pink painting. we are going to make some progress on it tonight. We're not going to get, I don't think, super far. It's a little bit of a slower process because I've got to put 2 coats of paint on every spot, but we'll see what we can get done today, because I'd like to make some good progress on it if we can. I've got a few more canvases that I'm going to prep, get them ready for the next projects. I've got a couple waiting in the wings that will be ready to be painted when this one is done. I think the next one that I'm going to do is I'm going to do a large piece in Heat Wave? No. Afterglow, sorry, in the Painted Desert Acrylics. I was thinking Bliss Drops mistakenly. So I think that's the next one. And then the one after that, I'm gonna do a big Mystique one. And I'm gonna prep a canvas that's gonna have like a taupe background that I wanna do with Enchanted Forest. So that'll be fun. All right, Tina, we'll see you when you get back. Hi, Sue. Good to see you. Hi, Debbie. Good to see everybody. Let me know what you've been up to. What'd you get up to today? What do you got planned for the weekend coming up? I'll be doing a lot of painting. I'll be live on Instagram Saturday afternoon, live on TikTok tomorrow night. We're doing a Patreon paint with me on Saturday evening. So a nice full few days with lots of painting. And hopefully I'll get to spend a lot of time with you guys. Hopefully you'll be able to make it to some. All right. So now this is cleaned out, so I can move that. Now I need to open up my paints and see what we need for stirring and mixing. See if we need to add any flow medium. Most of these are folk art colors, so they're quite thick. And folk art paints tend to be on the thicker side. So I've added some matte medium to the paints. And I gotta figure out what I'm doing for this next one. I'm doing cream with a coral tip. Yes, that's what I'm doing next, I think. So, the one I need next, I'm going to probably mix paints as we go tonight, because I'm not 100% sure that I'm even going to need all of the colors, so no point in going and mixing a bunch of stuff up if I'm not even going to use it. Hi, Cara. Totally forgot. Yeah, time does fly, doesn't it? Good to see ya. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Terry. Good to see you guys. All right. I also need to use this metallic tonight too, so we actually might start with that. So I'll just add some more in here. Add some pouring medium. Good to see you guys. What's new and exciting? I'm using a Liquitex brand. It's called a matte fluid medium. And it is there to thin the paints and make them more fluid. So like I said, the paints are a little bit thick. And I want them to travel a little bit further. I'm not as concerned with the opacity, because I'm going to be putting 2 coats on anyway, so I might as well have, I need them to travel. And I know I'm shaking the table while I'm stirring. I'm sorry, you guys. The palette that I'm using is from Devon Dotting. It's fabulous. And what color is this one? This one is this metallic is a Craft Smart multi-surface in color blush pink. It's got a pretty purple undertone to it that I really like. All right, bear with me one quick second, and then we can get to some painting. All right, so I'm gonna grab a paper towel and I'm gonna cover up some of these paints that I'm not gonna be using right away to keep them from drying out. One, two, three, four. 5, 6, and then we fold this one in half and it goes there. Why don't we fold it all the way and then I spray with some water. And then I fold you back. So we're gonna use you first. Let me get my cloth out of the way. And now we find the dotting tool that is going to be our center dot, our top dot. Hi, Marianne. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm scrolling back. I'm so sorry. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? It's good to see ya. I'm doing good, thanks. Cara said, good to see you too. My voice is hoarse really bad that my voice sounds like a 90-year-old robot. Oh, no. Oh, I hope you feel better and you get your voice back soon. I'm so glad you like it, Marianne. Thank you. Hi, Doris. Hi, Mel. Good to see you guys. All right, so we are going to zoom in here because I need to do a center dot, top dot on that spot there. So I just have to figure out what size I want to do. I think we're going to go with a 10. Yeah. All right, this is going to be pretty. Yeah, I hope you do too, Cara. Good to see you guys. Hi, Maria. I just had to take a drink there. Okay, so the color that I'm going to be putting on, you can kind of see. It's very subtle. There's this kind of pinkish purple stripe here. That is the same color that I'm going to be using. There you go. You can kind of see it there. So it's very, very subtle. I didn't want it to be super in your face. So I think it looks good. And then we'll have this for our top dot on our center dot. Here we go. So I'm going to add some more paint to that so we get a nice plump and juicy dot. The top dots that I've used on the white that look like those really pretty little pearls, those are Terrace Paints Bliss Drops in the color Mirage. And you know what? I'm going to actually I'm going to do this few top dots on there. Like so. Just to find another spot to put. I had used a really light coating of Mirage there on these dots that I'm doing right now. But it really doesn't show up much, and I think we'll just add some more of this pink metallic because it's so subtle. I'll be adding in other little bits of this color too as we go back and start to fill in more detail. I'm going to try and get most of the large detail done first, and then come back in and start to fill in spaces where it feels like there needs to be something more. I like to erase the guidelines before I do that stage 2. Sometimes you look at a spot and you know exactly what you want to put there, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm really not sure. I just need some filler, so we'll see. All right, bear with me 2 seconds, you guys, and then I'll come back to the comments and catch up. If you're new to my lives, please know that while I'm painting, I can't see the screen on my phone. So what I'll do is I'll paint for a little bit, and then I'll pause and come back to the comments and catch up on anything that I've missed. But it might take me a couple of minutes. So I just want you to know that if it takes me a couple of minutes to answer your comments, say hello, or answer your question, I promise you that I'm not ignoring you. I will come back and catch up. I just don't want anybody to feel like they're being ignored. I like that. That little bit of color there is going to be good, I think. I like it on the center dot a lot. A lot. So we used it on there. I'm going to use it on these swoops here too. We're going to do that next. All right, let me scroll back and catch up. No, we don't have any, we're not exposed to any of the smoke from the fires here. I believe that's out in BC on the west coast, so we're a good distance away from that. Thankfully, as far as I know. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Barb. Yes, Tara, as Tina just said, she's driving home from the hospital right now. All right, and Tammy's cat wants some food, so she will be back. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the pink in here, the pink metallic that we just did. It's going to be such a subtle thing, but I think it's going to add a little something something. I did look at this and think, you know what, maybe I should have put the cream down as a top dot first and then put the pink on top of that, the pink metallic, but I kind of like how it's just really subtle, and because it makes a difference. But it's one of those things that I've always said I like about top dots, when you add top dots and you can look at a piece and go, I know it's different, but I can't quite put my finger on why it's different. So I feel like this is one of those embellishments that's going to kind of feel like that. And I really like those. They feel like little hidden Easter eggs. Like, oh, that's why. There's a little bit of pink over here now. Or, I don't know. I find that stuff really satisfying. So, so many ideas for upcoming paintings, though. I'm really excited to paint with painted desert acrylics again and get a few new things prepped. We've got a couple other projects we're gonna slide in there too. Sunday I'm going to go out and get everything I need to complete my ornament wall. So I have kind of turned my back on the flat disc ornaments, but I am going to do a whole bunch of the round ball ornaments. I've got some plastic ones, so some shatterproof ones that I'm going to do the bliss design on, that are going to be the ornaments that I send to Christina Lee for her store when I send my next shipment. And one of the things that I am going to do that her and I talked about is use the bliss design wrapping around the ornament, but find somewhere to put a paw print and get some paw prints on there, because people really seem to like the paw print ornaments, and that's what's really catching their eye. So I'm excited to kind of modify that design a little bit and see how to work the paw print in that. So we're going to start working on that next week, once I've got the ornament wall done. So that'll be fun. Yes, I did, Sarah. Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. We went to Lord of the Rings trivia last night. We had a really good dinner, some great chats with friends. We did very respectable. I'm very proud of our score. In the second round, we got 14 out of 15. In the third round, we got 15 out of 15. The bad round was the first round, where apparently all of the orcs that you see on screen have a name. So there was like 5 rounds of what's this orc's name, and they'd show a picture, and that was not good for us. So now we know what to study next time, but it was really, really fun. We had a great time. The Bliss Drops multi-surface, yes, our Bliss Drops are multi-surface. You want to let them cure for a good 30 days and then just do a wash test before. Kind of the same rules for washing as you would use with multi-surface paints and glass paints and enamel paints, all of that stuff. Gentle hand washing only. You know, they technically say on the bottle that they cure to be top shelf dishwasher safe, but I always recommend gentle hand washing just to be safe. And go from there. Hi, Ginger. Love the white background under your swooshes. Oh, thank you. It's actually one color on the brush at once, Marianne. It's kind of cool. So for this, for example, I did a brush that had mainly the cream color on it. And then, oh, shoot, I just rubbed that. Oh, damn it, Jamie. Shit. Hold on. And then I dipped the tip of the brush into the gray and then painted with it. So there's actually only, there's no layer of white. It's kind of neat though, because it looks like that, doesn't it? It looks like a swoop and a top swoop. But it is not. Gotta go. Husby's recovering from surgery. Oh, sending love to you too, Marianne. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, good. They're great paints, aren't they, Tammy? They're so nice. Like swoops with Bliss Drops. Ugh. And, well, we all know how we all feel about the Painted Desert acrylics, too. They're just so amazing. So fun. The paints we're talking about, if anybody is watching this that's unfamiliar, we're talking about our friend Tara's paints. Tara of Deserted Bliss. She hand makes paints in her home while working 2 other jobs, and they're absolutely incredible paints. She has a texture paint, like the white that you see in here that's making that beautiful pearl color. They're called Bliss Drops. And then she also makes a line of more fluid specialty acrylics that are color shifting, massive color shifting. And they are called Painted Desert acrylics. And you can get her paints at desertedbliss.com. And she also has a Patreon and social media pages. You can watch her making paints live and everything. So make sure to go and check her out if you are not already following her. You will not regret it. That is a guarantee. That's how I did tile painting. Great effect. Yeah, it's cool, eh? Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. What am I doing with Christina? So in Christina's store that she has in Washington State, she sells some of my Christmas ornaments. So every once in a while, I send her a box of Christmas ornaments that I've painted, and the people that come into her store have the opportunity to buy them, and they've liked them so far. So I'm going to be doing a different design that I haven't done paw prints with yet, because she's seen that the paw print ones have definitely been the most popular with her customers up to this point. So Christina's store is in a cruise ship terminal, so when people are getting off and going back onto the cruise ship and doing some souvenir shopping, they go right past her store. which is pretty cool. She has, she's posting awesome updates on her social media as well. So definitely keep an eye on that if you're interested in how it's going, because she's incredible. That's Christina Lee, for anybody who is not already familiar with her as well. Although I would imagine most people here are, but you never know. Tracy's here. Good to see ya. Your Facebook is acting up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah. That's so frustrating. Thanks for pointing out the typo, Tracy. As soon as I saw your comment, I just thought to myself, oh, you've got to be kidding, you freaking bonehead. I listed my time for my TikTok live tomorrow to be from 8 until 20 p.m. So I'm so glad you asked me, Tracy. What's that mean? Dun, dun, dun. How awesome. I saw the person, Holly, who made the cup holder. That's Jennifer. Creating an ornament one. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, she's sending one to me soon. I'm excited to try it. Not getting all the comments. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. So I didn't catch it at all. So I'm so glad you mentioned it. It's not like I was even trying military time, because 8 p.m. is 20. 2,000 hours, 2,000 hours, however they say it. How you been, Tracy? What you been working on? Letitia was here earlier. She's been quiet if she's still here. So that makes me guess that she might be doing something else too. Or she's relaxed and trying not to fall asleep. All right, a couple more of these. A marathon and it was 8 a.m. Can you imagine? I should do that one of these days. Pull an all-nighter. I've talked about doing that before. Definitely getting close to time for another marathon live, though. And do like 9 hours in one day or something, or 6 hours in one day. Can't remember what I did last time. Signed up for another market close to Christmas. Oh, that's fun. I did one before. One what, Tammy? I'm so sorry. I'm not following the conversation very well. Marathon, yeah, that was a couple years ago. I did that. It's been a while, but I don't remember what I did. Yeah, that was, I want to say that was in 2022. Yeah, that was 2022. Crazy it was that long ago. That doesn't even make sense to my brain that it was that long ago. That's bananas. Bananas. Yeah, that was a long time ago. That's crazy. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago. I would not have guessed 2 years. Wow. Wow. Dun, dun, dun. I still remember all of us starting on here. Yep. I lived in my apartment when I started, and then I moved to the farm, and then moved in with Mom and Dad. Yeah. I moved quite a few times. Moved to the farm at the end of 2020. And then moved in with Mom at the end of 2021. Crazy. Crazy. Yep, then to the trailer that was on the farm. And Jamie was right, I was secretly base coating another cat in some hearts. Yes. I like when I'm right. All right, I'm going to cover up this metallic pink. We're going to grab our Mirage Bliss Drops, and we're going to do some top dots on these cream colored dots here. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I know, it's crazy, right? Old friends. That's when you started, 3 years in June. That's crazy, eh? That's amazing. Hi, Christine. How you doing, lovely? It's so good to see you. How are the critters? Tracy, how was your camping trip? Were you able to be one with nature in peace and quiet for a little bit? So this is Bliss Drops in Mirage that I'm using here. And the best part about this color, right, is that it takes on the color of the paint underneath it. So that's why we get this beautiful creamy colored pearl finish under here as well. Because the peachy color kind of acts the same way. Oops. All right. Dun, dun, dun. I'm thinking. All right, well, I'm going to keep thinking until I can figure out what it is I want to do. And we are going to put some of that pink metallic on these squigglies, but it's just going to come up and around the middle. I think I'm going to do a little bit more than I did on the last ones. Like that. I think that works. Oh, big paint booger. Doing well, thanks. So happy to catch you live. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you for the stars, Tammy. Been crocheting for 10 years. Wow, that's amazing, Cara. What? That's a cool anniversary, eh? Critters are great. Baby birds are growing so fast. Oh, imagine. No. Oh, well, I'm glad that you lived to tell about it, but I'm so sorry to hear that. I was so hopeful for you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tracy. That sucks. But I am glad you lived to tell the tale. I also would imagine that you sometimes might not want to tell the tale. Sometimes you lived it once, telling the tale. It's like having to live it all over again. I should have taken a picture of this one before putting all of this pink on versus after, just to be able to see that super subtle difference. I'll remember that for the next one. What are you working on, Tammy? You getting ready for markets in the fall or winter at all? Oops. Oh, I'm only about halfway around. Oh, I thought I was further than that. So one of the things we were talking about last time is to have the edge of this be kind of similar to the center, which is kind of the flower shaped. And I'm going to do it kind of like a scalloped edging almost. So we're going to build up a little bit more of this design before we do the scalloped edging, but not much actually. Actually, I got to think about that because I think I want to do the corners on this one. And if I'm going to do the corners, I don't want the mandala to come all the way out to the edge of the canvas because that could crowd the canvas a little bit. So we might actually get into that scalloped edging here very, very soon, actually. Soon, but not yet. Okay. Thinking as I go here. And again, there's going to be a lot of detail added to this after we get the main part of the design done, but once I'm done this, I gotta do a little bit of hard looks at this and see exactly, see if I can I can even draw it out a little bit. Just see what I'm gonna do for finishing this one off. All right, a couple more swoops. Uh-oh, that's paint booger for sure. Okay, so that's done. Let me cover this up. And then I'm gonna do a little brainstorming. Just covering up my paints first. We're gonna do a zoom out. We're gonna see what we can do here. All right. So, how big do I want this to be? So if I want to do something in the corners, I don't want it to come all the way out to here. Maybe to here. Maybe even here. Let's do here. It's in just that little bit. So this is going to be where the peak of our flower petals is going to be. I'm not seeing any comments coming in too, so if you are leaving comments, I apologize that I'm not answering them. It's showing me, I've tried to refresh a few times, but it's not showing me any more comments. So please just, again, know that I'm not ignoring you. I'm not seeing any load. Hopefully. The last one I saw was Tina saying hi to Christine. So I apologize. I haven't seen anything after that. Which I'm guessing isn't a good thing. Okay, Letitia was just quiet. Okay, that's good. It always makes me nervous because we have so many technical issues, eh? All right. So if I want, my scallops are going to start about here. So that means up there? No, they're going to start about here. So that means I'm going to mark that going all the way around. It's so many times when I have not marked where I'm supposed to be painting to, and I end up with swoops or a section that's completely a different size compared to what I was starting with or going for. All right. I see. Critters are great. Baby birds are growing so fast. That's all I saw for that, Christine. Okay. All right. As long as I'm not the only one, I'm good. All right. So I need All right, we're gonna have to do a little drawing here. I'd love to hear your camping story. Okay, that was all? Okay, good. Okay. All right, that's good. Phew. Give them smooches for me, Christine. All right, so if I'm gonna set up where these swoops are gonna start here. So these ones are gonna be like the flower that are gonna go all the way around. They're gonna come up to here. I think that we need to do that. We could do that with the gray. Sorry, let me, of course. So we could do that. We'll do another one here. And we could do them as curly cues, couldn't we? And make it look like little hearts. So we could do another curly cue and then do leave that open and do that. And then we can do the petals and then see what we can fit in there. That might work. We sat in the rain and thunderstorms for 7 days. When I got home, I looked like I had chicken pox. Oh, Tracy. Oh my God. Oh, that's miserable. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's awful. We stayed because my in-laws drive 10 hours to meet us for the week, but 3 days in, I cried and said the mosquitoes. Yeah, that's legit. I get that. That's a fair argument. I can't live with these things anymore. Oh, Tracy, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's awful. Yuck. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, we're going to do something different instead here. We're going to do... we're going to do gray again. That's terrible, right? That sounds awful. What a horrible way to have to feel during the time off that's supposed to have you going back feeling refreshed, right? That's awful. Yuck. I was such a bitch. No shit. I would too. I would go into the camper for an hour before bed to kill them so they wouldn't get me in my sleep. Shut the door! Valid. Completely and totally. Oh, I'm so sorry. What a miserable way to spend the time. That's awful. I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to do a swoop. Hopefully a really nice long one. I'm going to try it anyway. We're gonna try it. Yeah. Woo! She worked. She worked. Let's try it again, shall we? Well, that one worked even better. All right. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Need a holiday to recover. The day before we left, my in-laws' 150-pound dog took me out, and I landed in my elbow first. Couldn't lift my arm for a week. Oh, God, Tracy. It just doesn't end. Oh, my God. Are you ready to just throw your hands in the air and say, Uncle, I give up. I give up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right? Your precious vacation time. Like, I'm not going to feel more relaxed when I go home. It's not going to happen. Oh, Tracy. Can't blame you and can't say I wouldn't have done the same. I would have sulked the whole damn time and let everyone else be miserable with me. I would have, 100%. All right, I gotta fix a smudge that I just made. Well, there's a couple smudges, so let's see what I can fix here. I made a smudge over here. I made a smudge over here. I made a smudge here. I made a smudge here. And I made a smudge here. Okay. However, these are the holidays you always remember, right? Oh my gosh, it must have been so good to get home. Probably would have cried. And understandably so. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tracy. Well, I'm glad that experience is over. I'm so sorry. Right? Yeah, totally makes you appreciate being at home after that. Oh, I feel for you. So I'm going to be doing 2 coats on this again, so that's why I'm not worried about the paint kind of being a little translucent there. An adventure. Oh. Must have been so good to get home. Oops. That one just looks weird, but we'll fix it. It's fine. We can fix that. It's all right. That's better. It's fine. Are we supposed to have a drink? Right? And we haven't done that in a while. I gotta start that drinking game up again. It's fine. It's fine. Oops. It's fine. If you're new to my lives, please know that while I'm painting, I can't see the screen on my phone. So I will regularly stop and come back to the comments and scroll back and catch up on anything that I've missed. So if it takes me a minute to say hello or answer your question, please just know that I'm not ignoring you. I just literally can't see the screen on my phone, but I will catch up. And I just smudged all over there. It's fine. I don't recommend doing the It's Fine drinking game this evening unless you are prepared to get a little trashed. Because I feel like I'm going to be saying it quite a few times. So, yeah, play at your own risk this evening. I think it will be the party line. All right, now I gotta go in the other direction. So I'm gonna clean my brush. And we go in the other direction, and then we go back over and we do a second coat of both directions. And that'll make those kind of sparse spots a little bit more opaque. Marg's here. Hi, Marg. Trace got a week coming the middle of August, and Juicebox Guy said we should camp for a few days, and then he went and hid. Yeah, no kidding. You better run. Better run far. You can go camping for a few days. Enjoy. I will stay home, thank you. Do you know what you're going to do with that time, Tracy? As long as you get to decide what to do with that time, I think that's the important thing. Hey, Holly. How you doing? clean my basement, not sure which better. Making some supper. What you having? What you having tonight? You knew we would gradually make our way to the conversation around food, right? Like, it was inevitable. Again, I'm not super concerned about imperfections because I'm going to be doing a second coat. So a lot of stuff will be, let's say, adjustable. So I am using a mixture of Deco Art Americana and Folk Art Matte. The cream color that I'm using right now is the Folk Art, and the gray is the Deco Art Americana, and all the other ones are also Folk Art. I'm using Bliss Drops and Mirage for some accents, as well as Metallic Blush Pink in Craft Smart Multi-Surface as a second accent. Tacos. that'll get Doris out of her seat. Yeah. What are you gonna eat, Tracy? Doors open, just walk in. You're ready when you get here. Have done that. I should have had more on my brush. Didn't have enough paint on my brush on that one, but that's okay. Gabrielle will be right back. Okay, awesome. Chicken. I think he's making 1 week left and I can buy things again. Well done. Has it been really difficult? That's such a cool thing that you and Karina did. And do you know what's the first thing you're going to buy? Do you have anything on your list that you're counting down for? I know. I switched it so it's not the same. Oh, you're paying close attention. You noticed. Oops. Yeah, Tracy was Tracy and Karina challenged each other to not buy anything other than necessities. For how long was it, Tracy? It's hard the first couple of weeks. Had to send her some paint because I went to Michael's and forgot. You still need nothing. That's amazing. That's so cool. Do you think that it helped you kind of police needs versus want a little easier? Was it good practice for that? Saving our livers one it's okay at a time, right? Gotta give you guys a bit of a break. Don't need any keeling over on me. All right, so now we're gonna do a second coat over here. I've been using way too much cream colored paint and I need to put out some more gray, and we are gonna start going in the other direction again and do the second coat on the other direction. And I'm not going to use quite as much paint this time. Two months, that's amazing. I know, right? But they did it. Isn't that cool? That's so amazing. Oops. I think it was good. I realized how much I feel a need to be waiting for delivery all the time. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, COVID did not help us in any of that, right? That's awesome though, Tracy. Really proud of you. I need nothing and everything at the same time. Mac wants me to go with her to the Reptile Expo in Mississauga. Yay, that would be wonderful. You feel that too, eh? That would be so awesome, Christine. You let me know. When is it? That would be so cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. September. Well, we'll live without the pooch as if we must. It would be wonderful to see. Keep me posted. Let me know when it is. And we will make it happen. How's my website update going? It is in the same exact stagnant spot that it was the last time we talked about it. I did take pictures of some of my Bliss mugs today, though, so starting to get there. But yeah, it's getting ridiculous now. I need to just get it done and get it up there. There's a couple pieces that I'm having a hard time deciding on the price to list them for. So don't be surprised if there's a couple pieces that end up going up for auction on Facebook. My favorite thing to do is to say, I didn't know how much to charge for this, so you guys figure it out. Figure out what you want to pay for it. So that might come up. That might be something good soon. But yeah, I have not been staying on top of it. I've got so many things that can go up to. I've got at least 15 finished panels, which is crazy. I've got at least 6 or 7 mugs. Just banana. Gentle reminder. I appreciate that very much because I need it. And it's, yeah, it's coming. It's definitely coming. I gave myself a nice little pat on the back for getting something done on it today with at least starting the photography process. I still have to edit and post it, but one step closer anyway. Have to fix that too. There's going to be quite a few things on that update, that's for sure. I'm trying to just think now. I think I've got some trinket dishes. The trinket dishes that I painted with those beautiful Paveo paints that Letitia sent me. All kinds of goodies hiding around this place that deserve to find a new home, I think. Just pretending I didn't hear and read and continue to build up my endless pile of things I should start to sell. Just blow past it. Could do what Cynthia did. She fronted her Instagram and with those, and most of them sold in a couple of weeks. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's exactly what I need to do, is just start posting like crazy. Yeah, it is coming. For sure. And I've got a couple that are still works in progress that I need to finish, and then that'll add a bunch. Like 4 more canvases, I think. 4 more panels. Something crazy like that anyway. Yeah, Cindy did a great job of promoting herself. And they were beautiful paintings, too. She's so talented. For anybody not familiar with our friend Cindy, it is, you can find her under the Rain Gallery, R-A-I. Sorry, I just dropped my paintbrush into my palette. You can find her at R-A-I-N-E Gallery. She's so incredibly talented. She does all kinds of cool stuff, not just mandalas. She does some of the coolest stuff ever. So definitely check her out. Tara's back. Hi, Tara. Home safe and sound? All right, we're going to get to start building more on this soon. I just need to clean my brush again. Bear with me. Guess what? Father Bliss got out of bed today and walked for the first time in 6 days. That's amazing. Oh, Tara, that's wonderful news. He's tough, man. That's amazing. Oh, how are you doing? How's your heart, honey? Yeah, it's a good day. So good news. Such good news, honey. That's so good. And then, Jamie, guess what? I only have one job. What? What? What happened? That's exciting. How do you feel? And of course we count your paint. So you went from 3 down to 2? And is the one left over going to be the one working from home? That's so exciting, Tara. So excited for you. Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us whatever you can of the story. Oh, how exciting, Tara. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Was not expecting that. How exciting. All right, so I'm going to fix this little bit here. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do next. 'Cause I don't know yet. Yes, I do. I know exactly what I'm going to do next. We're going to do things a little backwards. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Cover that up. Cover that up. Spritz with some water. Cover up my paint palette. And I need to touch up that little smudge there. Make sure there's no others I need to worry about. And then we will start carrying on. I was thinking about quitting anyways. What? Okay. I was thinking about quitting anyways, so they just sped up the process. What? I think there were some comments that didn't come through. Tell me more. I'm lost. I'm lost. Shit. Which one? Is it the one that you were going to be working from home? Which one are you left with? So you feel okay? It still must have been a shock. Were you able to kind of take some breaths and feel okay? Like, did it bother you? Are you all right? Insurance job, the one I didn't like. So still have the one that you like. That's wonderful. At least you didn't have to make the decision, and especially now with your family situation, I think it's so good you have, yeah. It's just stressful one, right? I'm freaking out, but I'll figure it out. I think what everybody is saying, you know, if you hated that job, right? Just not, as, yes, there's going to be new stressors or different stressors, right? But you're going to also, you're not trading, you're trading off stressors that you didn't want to keep having in your life anyway, right? That's so good. So happy for you. Yes, more time for art and making paints and playing and having some fun and enjoying life a little bit, right? It's so good. Yeah, you're gonna continue to thrive. Not a doubt in the world. All right, so we are going to go now to, we're still going to use the cream, but we're going to use pink. We're dipping our brush in, and we are going to use, I think, a larger brush. I think. God, I'm covered in paint. Jesus. I don't think I could keep it together with all the support. You've got this. You've totally got this. Think of all of the things that you're going to be able to do and how your body and your mind are going to feel not dealing with that stress. That can't be a bad thing, honey. Can't be. Yep, we got your back, and Mr. Bliss has got your back, and the whole Bliss family's got your back. You're going to be great. You're going to be just fine. I'm excited to see what the removal of that stress does for you. You got to work tonight? That's too bad. And have you started the full-time at home with the other one? With the job you like yet, Tara? I can't remember when you said that was starting. All right. So we are now going to start on the scalloped type edges. And we are going to do them here. So we're going to be doing like some little blossom bursts here. But I want them to be a little bit rounder. I want to be able to come right down to here. Maybe we'll bring it just to here. Because I want it to be straight. Okay, so if I wanted it to be straight, I would start here. I would go down to say there, and then we go here to there. I think I will actually go here to there, and then halfway, and then I'll fill that in. Okay, that's what we will do. Maybe try losing your shit for 1 to 2 days, get it out of your system, and then figure out the rest, right? Yeah, let yourself freak out. It's okay. It's a change. It's a big change. Only 24 hours, but they're trying to get me full-time eventually. Nice. I do pick up shifts here and there, though. That's good. Right? Go back to the rage room again. Yeah, gotta make sure Father Bliss is okay for sure. All right. So we are going in with cream with pink tips. I'm excited for you, Tara. Yeah, make sure you're okay. Absolutely. Hi, Paula. How you doing, Paula? So these are all going to get 2 coats of paint as well, just like the other ones. So I'm not super duper worried. It's kind of nice when you know you're going to be doing 2 coats, because the first one's kind of practice. I can start to practice and figure out what the optimal amount of each color on the brush is, what works, what doesn't work, because I know I'm going to go over it. So by the time I get around and finish this row, I'm going to know what I want to do for my paint with this, and that makes it a little bit easier. So we're not going all the way to the edge because I want to leave room to be able to do something maybe fairly tiny, but something in the corners, or at least have the potential to. If I go out too much further, I think it's going to be a little too crowded to do something in the corners. Now, when we get this part done, we might find that we should go further out to the corners, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure that one out as we go. Good, I'm glad you're doing good, Paula. Oh, thanks, I'm glad you like the colors. They're a little outside of my comfort zone, so it's been kind of fun. Oops, there's a piece of paper towel over here that's going to get all over everything. So if you guys are around tomorrow evening, I will be live on TikTok from 8 until 10 p.m. Eastern. We're still going to be working on this bad boy, which will be fun. And then we're going to keep working on it on Saturday as well. And I'm kind of hoping we might be finished it by the end of the live on Saturday on Instagram. We'll see how it goes. You'll notice that this swoop is significantly chunkier than this one. So it's going to be nice and easy to go back over it and make it a little bit bigger. And that's our second coat. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Aw, thank you so much, Paula. I'm doing okay. We shall see. I think it'll be good for me. Yeah, you'll totally figure it out. I don't think it's going to take you long. You're going to be able to focus on your paint and stuff too, and you're going to make that income up in spades for sure. Alright, so I'm doing 2 coats again just because I want it to be nice and opaque and not have too much of the black background showing through. Gonna grow your business. Exactly, Paula. Does me getting older cause my voice to go hoarse? Sometimes your voice can change as you grow older, but no, not typically. Not that I understand it as anyway. I don't think so, Cara. It's possible, though. But I don't know that it would be quite at your age yet. But I'm not sure. Yeah, were you screaming watching a concert? If I was living in the USA, this piece would be snapped up and on my bedroom wall. Oh, thank you, Paul. I'm so glad you like it. That's so nice to hear. That's the hard part, is shipping. frustrating, isn't it? Or if you're in Canada, I'm in Canada. Anybody in Canada? Once I figure out how much I want to charge for these, I'll keep everybody posted too. Because I haven't figured that out either. And I've had a couple people asking, which is wonderfully flattering. But I have no sweet clue. What I'm going to list them for yet. We'll find out, I suppose. It's another adventure. Yeah, everybody go buy a bunch of Tara's paints. Probably cost it, eh, Cara? Yeah, and Tara's Patreon. You get access to exclusive colors of paints, of Bliss Drops, and Painted Desert. Look at you, big gloppy business right there. My aim is to one day have a piece of yours, a piece of Jenna's, Tara's, yours, Ashley, Amy's, and Meg's. Those are all incredible artists. I'd be honored to be included in that group of people. Yep, exactly. Go flood our Patreon. Deserted Bliss. DesertedBliss.com to order paints. Deserted Bliss on Patreon. Follow on social media. Let's make sure that she can make lots and lots of money in this transition. Saving for Tara's paints, right? Aren't they incredible? When I order Tara's paints, I want one of every color. Yeah, you don't want to have to choose. I think that would be like Sophie's choice. Doing a stone right now in Painted Desert acrylics. Aren't they delightful, Debbie? Oh, that's so cool. Honestly, if you guys could just shout out my paint here and there, that helps so much. Word of mouth is how the paint spreads. Happy to. Absolutely happy to. Consider it done. Go buy Tara's paints. You will not be disappointed. All right, so now we're going to do, starting here, so this is trying to be an emulation of the kind of flowery center of this mandala, to have it on the edges. So that flower in the middle, I'm going to create almost like a scalloped edge all the way around the piece. And with the same colors. Oops, that was a little more of a curve than I'd done on the other ones. That's all right. I need to get over my fear of going live. I would love to try working on a project with Bliss Drops. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Just like and share some posts and do all the free things to help if you can't afford Patreon and paints. And be a friend to Tara as well. Tell her to sit and eat something, for example. Always nice when you get support and a lecture. But it's wonderful when it comes from the people that love ya. You can do it. You can do it, Holly. I love talking about Tara's paints. Yes, and to drink water. And to take a break and stretch. And to maybe go to sleep every once in a while. You know, all the things. We would be their sport, Holly. Absolutely. Look at all that love. Thank you, Debbie. You got it, Tara. I am thrilled to be able to use your paints and to be able to talk about them. They are a game changer. Oh yeah, I still have to fix the ones in the center because I tried to do some detailing in the center and it didn't go well. Oops. So I gotta remember to do that. I use a different size brush, so I'll do that after this stuff is dry. Woo! I just moved it. Give it a go. As far as setting yourself up for the fewest potential technical issues, I would recommend Instagram because Facebook can be finicky and, well, Facebook can be a little bitch, basically. Like, let's not mince any words here. Facebook can be a royal pain in the ass. And TikTok can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Instagram has always been fairly consistently reliable. For me. Other people might have other experiences, but that's just how I feel about it. And then maybe once you get comfortable with the whole experience of going live, then it won't be such an issue if things don't go technically well. Hi, Audrey. If they don't go technically well, like once you're comfortable going live on Instagram and you're comfortable with the process itself, then it won't be as big of a deal or as difficult to deal with if you go on to Facebook and end up having an issue, right? Or having, like I said, if Facebook is being a little bitch, you don't have to panic because you'll know it's Facebook and not something that needs them. All right, just had to open the blinds and let some air in. We might have a pretty sunset tonight. Got some purples in the sky. All right, we're gonna go and do our piece on this side, then we'll do our second coat, and we'll go from there. Technical issues like comments not loading, not being able to see all the comments, cutting in and out. If I'm gonna have connection issues, I would bet money that it would happen on Facebook compared to other platforms. Yeah. All right, bear with me. I'm just scrolling back to catch up here. Want warnings before any spider activity? There you go. Paula, there's something I'm going to want to buy off of Etsy. Is there? What is it? Hi, Lisa. Kara said, Instagram restricted me the other day for liking too many posts. Oh, that's really frustrating. Christine, have you still been going live on TikTok? Tracy asked. All right. Let's see what we can get done in the next 17 minutes, shall we? Let's see. All right, make sure I don't have any paint on my hands that I'm going to transfer to that. Oh, from Happy Dotting Company? Yeah, it looks cool, eh? You got yours yesterday, Tina? How do you like it? Think it's going to be helpful? Does it make you excited to paint some candle holders? It's so awesome that it exists, eh? Almost did last night. Luckily, Tara got on, so I didn't have to. Just not set up as the usual. Send me anyone ideas for a decent folder for live. Should I use a ring light? I think the ones that you use, I think you almost have to try it and see. Try with what you have, and then see how it does, and then go from there. As far as phone holders, I got mine off of Amazon. And if you search phone holder clamp to table, that's what mine is. It clamps to the table, and then I put my phone in it face up so that it's filming downwards. And then I can see the screen on my phone for comments. I want to say the phone holder was about $35-40, something like that, Canadian. So definitely would be cheaper there. See ya, Tracy. It was good to see ya. Yeah, you could go live after me. That would be cool. It's an 18 instead of a 16 point. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. Very interesting. So used to 16-point stencils, eh? Oops. Come on, Pink. I need you. There we go. All right. So now we go back over for coat number 2. Sorry, just got zoned in for a sec. I'll be right with you. I'm determined to finish both sides of this before the end of the live tonight. Both sides of the second coat. I'm determined. And I got a notification today saying that my order was shipped for my new Bliss drops and painted desert acrylics. Tara released some colors recently that are exclusive to Patreon members, and they are to die for. Alright, so that's the second one. So now we can start over here with this second coat. I love the texture and the brush strokes and the layering of the goobers of paint. How's everybody doing? Everybody all right? I'll come back to the comments in a couple of minutes here. I'm hell-bent on getting the second coat of paint on these swoops done before we sign off for tonight. And I've got another one of the middle ones that I need to fix because I'm looking at it from across the way here on the other side of my painting, and it's driving me round the bend. Actually, it'll probably get covered up in other paint, so I should probably just leave it. We'll see. All right, a couple more, and I will be back to the comments. there. That's it. We did it. There we go. All right, that's pretty good. We're getting there. So, let me just do a couple here. I'll show you where we're going. Scrolling back here, one sec. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going back, scrolling back. Ring light with the phone holder inside it. Yep, those ones are good too. I haven't played with them yet. That'll be fun when you do. Christine just said, Holly, I just wing it every time. So if mine aren't bad, then you can definitely go live and do well. Absolutely. He mentioned that. I thought it was basically the same one as the pink one, but with the center hole. Oh, that's good to know. Ordered a new template, biggest XL stone, the biggest tea light holder tonight. Oh, nice. From Devon Dotting, Paula? I haven't done the oval stones, no. I thought so too. I started to cancel my order, but decided to go ahead and get it. Are you glad you did? Happy they removed the HTC logo from the inside of the candle holders, but I'm sad I still have the ones with the logo. Yeah. They're easier to remove. I find them really difficult to remove. Oh, they're on sale on Amazon and Etsy. Awesome. Thanks, Tina. Yeah, I want to look at the XL candle holder mold. I love how zen I feel doing dot painting, but this is ridiculous. I'm falling asleep doing micro dots. Yeah, it tires out the eyes after a little bit. So I packed my order on TikTok last night. That's cool. Wow, that's crazy. You didn't have to send me goodies. I'm excited. I'm so excited to paint with those new paints, Terry. I'm just beside myself. Just got a bunch of mica samples, and holy moly, they're beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to see. And Kara's crocheting and watching the live. That's awesome. What are you crocheting? Hi, Tracy. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, does that mean new paints? That's exciting. Oh, from Happy Dotting Company. Oh, I didn't realize that she released another candle holder mold. I'll have to check that out. No, I don't do the oval stones. I haven't been able to wrap my head around their designs. There's some beautiful designs, but I haven't gotten there yet. 40 pounds including tax and shipping, and Dee Dee's also, yeah. A poncho with sleeves on it. Very nice. All right, you guys, I'm gonna just completely just show you again where we're going with this. So the next one I'm gonna do is gonna be right here, which is about halfway in between. Right. And then we're going to do another one about halfway between on this side. And then once these ones are done, we're going to do one here. One here. One here. And one here. So that's what we're going to do going all the way around. And of course, 2 coats on each one to make it nice and opaque and nice and saturated with the colors. And so that's what we're going to keep working on. So we're going to keep working on adding those all the way around the edges. I'm going to be adding in way more of the peach color. We'll be adding in little bits around the edge there, and we'll see what we can do on the corners, see what kind of comes up there. There's going to be more spots where there'll be more bliss drops, of course, more of the metallic purpley pink. So we'll see how it goes. You made a template for the oval stones. That's perfect. That's awesome. Send you comparison pics from that candle holder. Oh, I will. I'll go back and check, Letitia. Thanks for jogging my memory. Oh, yeah. I was probably on some really serious painkillers still at that point. Maybe that's why I don't remember. I will definitely go check it out. Thanks, Letitia. Thanks, Doris. Thanks, Paula. Yeah, so this is where we're going to be going. We'll get that all the way around the edge. It'll look like a pretty little ruffle, and we'll get all kinds of little detail in here, and we're going to add some more in there. So still quite a ways to go, but we're definitely getting close to the end of the main design part, and then we can go in and start adding some fun stuff. So I'll just give a little zoom. So this part's basically done. I like that metallic pinky purple in the middle. And then we come out. So of course there's room in here for some detail. There's room in here. There's room in here. We've got room to do more in here, all the sides, all in here. So we've got lots of space where there's going to be a lot more added in. So we'll keep working on this tomorrow night on the TikTok Live from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. And probably the Saturday, at least the Saturday afternoon live as well on Instagram. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Cara. Thanks, Dina. I hope you have a great night too, Cara. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight. Thank you, Letitia. Jamie, come to UCAN Holiday and fetch my painting with you. I'll see what I can do, Paula. We'll definitely see you Saturday, Cara. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Please take care of yourselves. Tara, have a good night at work tonight. I'm sorry for the way that it happened, but I'm very excited for you to be down to one job plus your painting, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do next, because I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again. Just imagine if this is what Tara has come up with when she's been working 2 other jobs and having all these other things going on. Imagine, just imagine what she's going to come up with when it's her sole focus. I'm so excited to see what you do next, Tara, and thank you for taking us along on the ride. Thank you guys for coming all along on the ride with me. You know where to find me if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys hopefully sometime over the next couple of days. Yeah, not a doubt, Paula? She totally is gonna kick ass. She has superpowers. Absolutely, Jess. Good to see ya. Send me the link if so Letitia said send her a link if somebody goes live after me. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you again real soon. Love ya. Bye.